Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign as Tunis. I still kind of want to have admin points available for coring. I'm still not going to core this other stuff over here unless it's already down to 50%. If it is, it kind of probably does make sense to do these other cores now. Yeah, I think I should. We'll do the coastal ones first. And, I mean, we could do all of them right now. I mean, they're barely below 50%, so I really only gain 6% autonomy by doing that. But, oh well. It also allows me to assign it to estates. The merchant guilds are still really pissed. We could give the merchant guild Ceuta. It's already at 0% autonomy though, I would rather not. We could also give them Metidja, which is at 29.7. We should do that. Try to make them a little bit more loyal. Percentage of land to 20.5%. God, they have so much of my land right now. How is that 20%? Jesus. That's crazy. They're not allowed to have any more land except for this province here, Sus. And it's got some autonomy, so sure. Go ahead, you can have it. Whatever makes you happy, man. Actually, what am I doing? I'm increasing the unrest in so many provinces right now because they're disloyal. That is not smart, is it? No, it's not. The answer is no. No, it's not. Conversions? 31 months? That's probably worthwhile, yes. Get that one started. Alright, French. Let's see how you're looking. Still no transports coming for me. 35% chance that Nice falls. Now 49. They got it. Hope they suffered a lot of attrition there. We're negative 19 war score. France has suffered 0.39 and 0.27. I never understand why this thing only shows one decimal point. It should just show 0.29. Like, you could fit it in there. Just make it bigger. Make this whole freaking thing, like, I don't know, 2 inches bigger, and then you could fit so much more information. It'd be really useful. Okay, you guys had all this facts. I did not take a loan, right? Good. No, we just happen to have 30 ducats on hand. And our corruption's about to go down significantly because we're going to finish some cores soon. In January. 2 months to go. We almost have enough points to fabricate the only claim we need on Greece. Greece is a Sunnese. It's a crime against Allah to declare on him. This would be a good target to have taken that 25% thing with earlier. Okay, Cape Bon, no one's moving here. You can be there on the 22nd. Are you fast enough? Those are heavies. You're equal speed to heavies. So unless he starts moving before we actually get to Cape Bon, or he has a maneuver general, which he doesn't, I think this ship should be fast enough. The Knights are finally moving 2 troops off. That's great. We'll get a little snapshot of it as we move past. I'm gonna try this again as well. He's got 5 troops. Okay, so he pulled 2 troops off, but he's still got 5. He's been training more men. I'm gonna do the best I can here to rally all the transports together. Hopefully without losing any. No promises. You're heading to the Gulf of Bomba and the Gulf of Taranto. No one's going to the Gulf of Sirte, so let's go this way. France is heading to the Tyrrhenian Sea. He's going away from us. Good. Looks like he's going to let me rally my ships together. And we got one more ship in Sirte down here. And every navy's moving, so I've already taken care of all. Looks like we actually managed to get all of the 11, 12, 13, 14 transports together. So I could actually land, if they would give me a month, I could land a very sizable force on the Knights province. I should have fabricated a claim on that a while ago. Oh well. Here comes the French. They're on tech 14 to my tech, whatever it is. They'll be there on the 18th of January. He's just now trying to land. He does have a good general. It's only the 1-star general though, so let's go look in the ledger. I want to be very cautious here. I want to see world's leaders, the best leader in the world, sort by country. And then even though it's showing the flag, this is actually alphabetical. So you can go down to France. Let's see, which one of their generals would be 1-star? The Explorer is a naval commander. You got a general, a conquistador, and a general. A 3-2, a 6-3, and a 4-2. I'd say it's probably the 3-2 then. Only got 7 pips. Or maybe it could be the 6, I don't know. Those are combat pips, but maybe it's this guy. Whatever, it is what it is. He's landing 24 troops. I have no idea how many cannons are in there. It's clearly mostly infantry. If he's landing 24 troops, I think we just send the whole army over there. Supply's not that great. If I go this way, we'll be there on the January the 21st, which is too slow. If we go this way, we're there on the 19th, which is fast enough, but we will suffer at least... We'll suffer 1 attrition tick. But we'll recover fully, and we do have some manpower. We'll send these guys over here as a reinforcement. And, we'll see. I don't know. He's got full offensive. I've got full offensive. He's got a better general than I do, but he's taking a landing penalty. All of his generals have very, very low maneuver. So he's definitely... Unless he used the... No, they're all less than my maneuver. So he's going to take the naval crossing, the naval penalty, into the Highlands. It's a -3 penalty, which effectively turns our general into a 5-5. But he's a tech level ahead, and that tech level is a significant one. He's got better cav. Even though the numbers change across different religions and different tech groups, and he's actually going to raise our combat width by 2, because he used the higher of the 2. So combat width is going to be 29 for us. 29 minus... Oh, you're heading to Anaba, not Kabylia. Okay, well, that's fine. We're still suffering the same attrition tick. Anyway, 29 is pretty ideal. We should send 1 more infantry up that way, though. We'll be there by the 22nd of January, which is not quite fast enough. What if I temporarily put the maneuver general in charge? 20th of January. Still not fast enough. Okay. One thing that would be great is if he actually had a point that he could retreat to, and I could stack wipe the 24 stack, but maybe we're lucky, and he's, if I turn these forts on, maybe he'll be restricted by the zone of control and he can't retreat anywhere, and he'll just move 1 province over and I can stack wipe him. It's possible, it could happen. There goes most of the overextension. I think we will core Markek. I didn't do it earlier, apparently. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. You want to just also grant this to the merchant guilds? Yeah, the merchant guilds makes the most sense. It's primarily base production. Although taxation is still far more than production. Only because we have a 180% tax income efficiency. Jesus. City, temple, government, clergy, lack of piety, positive stability. I mean, that really adds up. I'm going to do merchant guilds. No. They have 26% land already. It's way too much for all of this, but... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do Ulima. Alright, cross your fingers. You're suffering attrition here. Let's see how this goes. Alright, speed 2. There's his -3 penalty. It is his actual ruler. He's a 3-2 general. He rolled a 7 versus his 0 in the first fire phase. We're flanking him really well. He brought a lot of cannons. Okay. Why did I not have Cav deploy in the right way? See, this is an example where it's like, what the hell is happening here? Look, he's got... I got an infantry here and an infantry here. They can't flank. The Cav can't reach because he's too far away. I've got a Cav in the back row. A Cav in the back row. What the hell is this? It should have been infantry in the center, Cav on the sides. Like, how did this happen? I don't get it. I don't understand. It's a good roll, but he's got a huge morale advantage because he's freaking France. He's got all of his ideas. We rolled a 5 against his 5 in the first shock phase. He's got more cannons. No, I actually have equivalent cannons as he does. Is he using the same kind of cannons as me? He's using the small cast iron cannon. Yes. Okay, come on. Next roll. He rolled a 5 minus 3 is 2 versus our 9. Very good. Looks like the front row is down to 75% strength. We got an advantage on the infantry. That's going to continue to roll and become better. We're actually routing his edges. 3 points. Hey, cool. That is really nice. I like that. We're gaining a lot of war exhaustion right now, apparently, due to attrition. Excuse me? Wait a second. Are you going to give me... Don't tell me you're going to give me 0.1 attrition, 0.1 war exhaustion while I'm in combat, and I don't actually suffer attrition. No, I did not. Okay, so it lied. Nice. Wow. Okay, so he has -2 against an 8. And then he rolled another 0. He's at -3 versus a 1. Oh god. So we're only losing 15 troops right now. He's barely doing any damage at all. Then he rolls a 9. But I rolled a 9. Alright, cool. Of course, if we look at the ledger, he's got a lot more manpower than I do. He's got 70k manpower. But if we stack wipe some stuff, it's going to cost him a lot of war exhaustion. And he's going to have to spend a lot of money to rebuild these troops. I mean, that's 10 cannons. That's 300 gold. He had, I think he had only 1 cav in that army. I mean, the value of this army was about 450 gold. And France has how much in the bank right now? Oh, just 1,700 ducats. So they can afford to replace it, but it's still costly. And again, wow, holy crap, I only actually lost 4,000 manpower. That's really good. And yes, we get the stack wipe. How beautiful is that? We will be there by the 21st, before the end of the month, before he gets a recovery tick. Very nice. We'll take it. Squish. Squish. Die, Charles. 4.36 war score. Pretty cool. You want to try that again? I'm up for it. If we could be... No, we cannot get out of here before the end of the month. So, unfortunately, we're suffering some attrition now. There's no province that I could go to that's going to get me out before the end of the month. Rather unfortunate. Oh well. We only lost 4,000 manpower and we killed 20... I forgot now. It was a lot. It was 20, 24, 28. I think it was the full amount. Either that or 24. I don't remember. I think it was 28. I think he sent the entire army over. So, war score from battles is actually positive. But he's getting a ticking war score from controlling the war goal. And I think the knights still have something on there. We'll check. He's got 5k. While France is busy... let's see. I think I can afford... We have room for another infantry. I think I can afford to send over... let's do 4 infantry. Just 4 infantry, nothing else. 4 infantry that are hopefully fully strung. We'll take care of that. And do we have another leader slot available yet? My heir is 333. He's only 20. I'm 39. I'd rather not take an extra stab hit by making my guy into a general. But we don't have the power projection right now to have another general. Sadly. Now, if France tries to land another 30 stack, I need my entire army. So, what if we did this? What if we tried to just kill this army and then just leave behind 3 troops? Just 3 infantry. Just the bare minimum to siege down the knights. And then we bring everything else back. So that we're ready to fight the French again. I can take over 14 troops. The optimal army then, to face a 5 stack, would be 5 infantry, 4 cavalry, and we could have up to 7 cannons. Let's do that. Because if he's got 5... No, 9 cannons. Cannons can flank the same distance that Cav can at the beginning of the game. The maneuver value does help with naval invasions, so we want to point the general, of course. Well, obviously we want the general. I mean, he's invading. We keep the entire navy together, even though it's kind of risky, and then we just hope that France is too busy with whatever the hell he's doing over here to come and invade us, to stop us while we're trying to do this. That's a lot of extra infantry laying around. I mean, I have quite a few infantry right now, apparently. 27. It's a lot. A few more cannons would go a long way, too, but I can't really afford that right now. Fortunately, reinforcement is really the only thing costing us money right now. We're going to take this naval landing penalty. Actually, if we have more maneuver than he does, I think we might avoid it altogether. Because he has no leader appointed right now. You can westernize now. Interesting. Oh, right. You can't have overextension if you want to westernize. That's why it was gone and why it came back. There's 12 development in Upper Egypt right now. You know what? Disabled alerts. Oh, it's not disabled, it's just dismissed. Is there a thing for dismissed alerts? Of course not. That would make too much sense. Right, so I heard on my subreddit that if you click on this thing, it'll actually cycle through the different states that can be turned into states, different territories that can be turned into states. But this, I think does make sense to make into a state now. It'll increase income by about 0.07, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Wow, 85% autonomy here. Yeah, that's gonna be a 15 admin give to an estate type thing. The thing I care the most in the world about right now is still money, so I'm gonna give it to the Ulema. We can make a little bit of money. Of course, I can have 23% of my territory right now, which is kind of nonsense. And this would actually be really good for the emirs. I'll pay the points. Give it to the emirs. Got five manpower. It's pretty significant. Manpower cap is now 32,000. And we are landing in less than 2 weeks. France is being stupid. He's actually sending his navy out in a last-ditch effort to try to stop me from landing. He's got 13 troops over here. No infantry. All cav and cannons. That's interesting. So he can only put 5 of the cannons in the back row. He'd have 8. He'd have 3 cannons in the front with the 5 cav. His cannons can't be behind. They can't be in the back row if they're not behind something. So 8 combat width with 14 transports. If I landed, I could land 8 infantry, 4 cavalries, 12 plus 2 cannons, and actually stack wipe that really easily. Because he's got insufficient support, tactics disadvantage, and he'd have cannons in the front row taking double damage. Oh wow, that would be very significant. Okay, his navy's going to die very quickly, of course. And yeah, that freaked me out. I saw something moving towards me, but it's not France. Okay, April 19th, 6 days to go. Okay, I would love to have another leader. Maybe we can use this leader again down there soon. No, we'd still take the crossing penalty. Even though we had more maneuver than he did. I guess... Oh, you know what it is? It's straits that you can avoid. Straits and rivers, not naval invasions. I gotcha. Alright, so you're going to die very quickly. The cannons are flanking, even though they're in the front row. What the hell? Why are there only 2 infantry? I attached too many cannons. I forgot to disconnect the cannons. This is way wrong. I mean, we're still going to win, but it's way wrong. I'm glad I don't have insufficient support. That's insane. I'm allowed to have up to 80%, thank goodness. But that was really bad. My navy is being engaged by the knights now. Okay, that's fine, because we just killed his army. Okay, what do we leave behind? I was going to say 3 infantry, but we don't have 3 infantry, so it's going to have to be... it's going to have to be 2 infantry and 2 cannons for now. Didn't capture anything. Let's just march out there. It'll take very little time. 9 days. The French maneuvered around my navy instead, and they're actually picking up that bad army. Hopefully he just lands it on my continent instead of going home and picking up infantry. He might be that stupid. You never know. This is EU4. The AI is not known for their intelligence. Let's dock in Sus. I'm going to point the leader down here, take care of the 2 stack from the knights. And this will go fairly quickly. The cannon needs a recovery tick before we'll have the 2 bonus. 4 infantry against an infantry and a cavalry will be just fine. Let's also claim an Ifni. Oh, hi Mantua. I didn't even see you over here. Interesting. I mean, those are definitely armies that I can deal with. Let's see. No one's damaged here except for that cav. He's got 6 in the front row with 6 cannons, and then he's got 7 in the front row. So I don't even need that much. We'll go with like 9 infantry for now. And we'll just march there as fast as we can. Consolidate you in. Okay. Well, the ticking war score hurts. His enthusiasm is very high. I mean, how long do I want to stay in this war? Like, I am losing money in it. I don't want to lose my vassal, though. I don't want to lose Genoa, because Genoa's got cores. I don't think I can turn this war around, though. So, the question really is just... Can we get a white peace? Or war reps would be ideal. But the French are not going to want to peace out anytime soon, I think. They have not merked up at all. They don't need to. Still have 64,000 manpower. Their manpower cap is 77 actually, so... I mean, they've only lost 14k from their max. There goes our vassal's capital. Cool. Ottomans have dishonored their alliance with Hejaz. Okay, that's good. For me. For me, at least. Okay, do we take Diplotech? I haven't spied on Brandenburg in forever, so I don't think that we have a good bonus on that. We're down to 55 now. I still want to improve with Crete. I forgot all about this, didn't I? Fabricate that final claim. Come back from there. He's got no allies. 5 troops. It's probably not a good idea to do it right now. With this guy, we will spy on Brandenburg again. I mean, taking the Diplotech's not going to get rid of the ahead of time penalty, or the unbalanced research penalty, but it does give us trade efficiency, and that's about it. So no, it's probably not worth it. We're probably better off just doing development and falling further behind on Diplotech so that we can get a significant advantage when we decide to tech up after westernization. So development cost is still really bad right now, and we don't need to do it yet, so we'll just hide the tech notification. I love that you're suffering extra attrition. That's cool. You are going to be restricted by my fort, though. So, we will march to Marrakech. Hopefully before you can get there. National unrest and fort defense. Or mercantilism. Well, the unrest has been an issue for me, so... You know, just making it so that we have a little bit less of an issue right now, I think it's going to be more significant. And no, he's going to be the defender in the mountains. Damn. With a fairly sizable army. He's got 1 maneuver, 4-3 general. And there's a river between here and Abda. Got a fort in Ceuta. No rivers in this area. I don't know. It doesn't seem to me like we're going to be able to fight that army for a while. But we're about to take an island, so I guess that's good. You won't arrive until the 4th of September. You know, one thing I've never actually used lately is Scorched Earth. What does it even do? I don't even remember the modifier. Just defensiveness. That's all you get. Supply limit goes down by 50%. Supply limit for me is 25. I forget. Do you get reduced supply in enemy territory these days? I don't think you do. Base, from technology, coastal development. It's the exact same modifiers that I have on my own territory. No, I have a 25% bonus from owner, so he would have a little bit less than I do. And if I cut it in half, well, it wouldn't be cut in half because these are additive modifiers. Supply limit efficiency, 253%. Doesn't get cut in half, it goes down from 253 down to 200. Which is stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. But we could certainly make the siege take a lot longer if I had gotten an army there in time. I think what we do is we go to Sousse. We try to siege back his province. His capital. He shows up with a pretty good bonus. 5 siege bonus. And a leader siege bonus. 34-day siege sticks. Suffering 2% attrition. Well, it is what it is. Alright, I'm going to take it right here. I'll see you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.